All right, welcome to our Surge 365 opportunity meeting. I want to welcome you for being here. Listen, you did not have to be here. All right, I want to say thank you so very much for your time. I want to start by asking you this one question. This is an opening question that I usually always start with, and that question is this. All right, now you can either put it in the chat as an answer, right? Put it in the chat, or you can come off the mic and you can answer it. If you had all the time and money in the world, it's a trick question too, right? If you had all the time and money in the world, what would you do more of?
I would travel more.
Sierra, did somebody pay you to say that?
No, because you said
Okay.
all the time and money.
All right.
Normally, you can't do the thing you love to do because the time and the money. So you eliminated the two things that would be the problem. So
Okay.
I would make live my dreams.
All right. Live your dreams. All right. Anybody else?
Yep, I would travel, Vaughn.
All right, Adrian, you would travel too. Okay. All right. Anybody else? All right. Let me read the chat. Shay said travel more. Anything that makes me happy, right? But I love the fact that she put travel more. Well, listen, I'm gonna get right to the point. I'm a firm believer to find something that you love to do and find a way to make money at it. So if you said travel, you're in the right place. Matter of fact, if you said shopping, guess what? You're in the right place because guess what most people do when they shop? Yeah, besides spend money, they travel. Okay. If they had all the time and money in the world, you'd say, yeah, I would shop, but where would you shop, right? You get used to the malls in your area where you want to go out and you want to explore something, right? So, for example, people in Detroit, they might go to Chicago. People in Chicago will go to New York. People in New York would fly out and go to Beverly Hills and Rodeo Drive. So, you guys see the picture? Now, people are getting so excited to say, you know what? I want to shop. Where do you want to shop? I want to go to Dubai just to shop. I want to go to Vegas just to shop. So, it does involve travel. Well, guess what we're going to talk about today? We're going to talk about building wealth. We're going to talk about traveling the world. We're going to talk about making a difference and doing it together. All right, so let's go to our first slide. And I always have to do this with our first slide is I got to throw that income disclaimer out there. And what it literally means and says is this. I can't guarantee if you get involved in our company, you're going to make any type of money. Stay away from companies that's going to guarantee that you will make money. I can't do that. But you know what else I can't do? I can't guarantee you won't make money. See, that's going to be up to you, how coachable you are, right? If you selected the right coach, right? Are you committed to the process? Do you follow the system? Okay. Those are the things that we're going to talk about briefly. So we answered the first question. If you could do anything in the world, what would you do? You said travel. The next question is you could put in the chat, right? Don't come off the mic, but where would you go? Let me tell you about my story, where I would go. You know what? I know Dubai is hot right now, but you know what? I'm going to go to Africa. I'm going to go to the motherland, right? Adrian said Paris, been there, had fun, took a picture on the Eiffel Tower with a group of people, right? See, it's it's interesting. I remember doing this presentation in the very beginning, right? I live in Detroit and posed that question to a gentleman. And you know what his answer said? His answer was Chicago. Chicago's in a 2.5 hour drive. But that's the only thing that he could think about at that moment was I would want to go to Chicago. And I just sit there and shook my head like, you've never been? So many times we think travel involved on getting on a plane and going somewhere. For some people, it's just a 2.5 or 3 hour drive somewhere that they've never been. So you guys, I want you to put on your dream hat and guess what we're going to do? We're going to show you just exactly the things that you can do in this company. What about this if you have children or grandchildren? What about snorkeling in the Caribbean with your children? A romantic trip to world-class Paris. Who can tell me when we talk romance, which city comes to mind in your opinion? Anybody?
Paris.
Paris. Somebody's from Spain, right? Uh, you know, um, Venice. I'm telling you guys, you're talking Roman. Oh, be honest. If you're in the United States, where do people go to get married? They'll elope and go where to get married?
Vegas, right?
Las Vegas. Exactly right. So, look, you guys can make that call, right? But if you want to go somewhere, guess what we're going to do? we're going to show you just exactly where you can go. Now, sailing the shores of Alaska with the entire family. You guys, I had a buddy, just about most of my clients who've traveled the world. One of their famous or most fun cruises is the Alaskan cruise. And I know you might go and say, you know what? It's cold. I don't know if I want to if I would go there. The reality of it isn't. You will see things on an Alaskan cruise you never saw before. Or there we go. A weekend trip in Vegas. I want you guys to put your dream hat on because this opportunity is going to help you achieve all of the places you've ever wanted to go to. Okay. What about a vacation in Europe? An African safari. See, in other words, we're just trying to get you to put yourself in that dream mindset. We want to show you how you can travel the world, and guess what? It's going to enrich your lives and create the most memorable moments of your lifetime. Okay. Now, I want to pose with another couple questions, and the first question is this. Outside of a religious event or some type of ceremony or ritual, okay, name two of your most memorable moments in your lifetime. Anybody. You can put in the chat two of your most memorable moments in your lifetime. Well, I'll share. I remember I was 19, 20, and it was the NCAA tournament. We made it to the Sweet 16. Now it was fun, but was really exciting was that it was away from home. It was literally, right? The first place we went to was the Carrier Dome, right? We went to Syracuse. And then we advanced to the next one. And then we went to the Meadowlands. That was one of the most exciting times. The other exciting time was the first cruise that I've been on. And so the reality is, someone says when I was 17, I went to Washington, D.C. Exactly right. So, right, the reality of it is most of us most memorable moments happen when we traveled somewhere. Adrian said, it was my daughter's birth. Yeah, but that's kind of a ritual because I'm pretty sure you had the baby or your daughter Christian, right? So a birth of a child is still kind of, for many people, a religious event. Okay, so let's get back to traveling the world. This is the reality, though, and Sierra talked about it earlier, is that people have financial problems. See, so spending power is down over 7,000 since 2021. I went to the grocery store yesterday, and just in 30 days, the bag of frozen hamburgers that I buy at Costco went from 29.99 to 32.07. And I'm thinking to myself, in 30 days? See, this is the reality. 77% of people are worried about their finances. Remember, if you had all the time and money in the world, what would you do more of? Oh, I would love to travel, but there's a problem. And what's the problem? I'm part of the 77% who's worried about my finances. I have to take action now. Waiting is only going to make things worse. I have to do something different. So if you're part of the 23% who's okay, and you're saying, I don't have those financial issues, it's just a matter of time for many of us. You say, well, how long is this going to affect you? Because you can have a job today, be financially set, and then tomorrow, guess what happened? And we see it happening in our economy where people don't have a job. You have husband and wives both getting terminated. Well, imagine this. This is a backup plan. This is an addition to. Imagine having financial freedom. Imagine having time freedom, earning the money from home or on the go from your mobile device. That's what we're going to show you to do. If you don't have a business, if you have a business right now and it's not on the internet, guess what? You don't have a business. If you're thinking about starting a business, guess what? Make sure it's connected to the internet because we're going to show you how you can make a small fortune. Travel the world. Now, I love what Warren Buffett says. He says this. He says, things you like to do should be a hobby of yours, but things the world does should be your business. See, if we invited you here tonight and we said you were going to get rich selling 8-track cassettes, who would believe me? If we told you you were going to get rich selling vinyl records, who would believe me? Unless you own the Beatles' original vinyl record, right? Yeah, you can get rich with that one. But the reality of it is, those businesses are over. The trend is done. See, we have an answer. We can help introduce you to an opportunity called Surge 365. Now, what is Surge 365? It is a home-based business opportunity. Now, remember, you said you love to travel. Now, you probably didn't think we were going to throw in there to build some wealth, right? Make a small fortune, have fun, do it together, right? So you're going to get you're going to get two companies with four income streams. Okay, now let me introduce our chairman, Dr. Christopher Coakley. He began his career at 19 as a representative, and then his first 10 years earned over $1 million. Retired as a multimillionaire after 18 successful years in the industry. Author and globetrotter, traveled over 60 countries in just the last 3 years. He's a top trainer. He became a highly sought after expert in leadership, marketing, and entrepreneurship. In 2006, he re entered the industry with Surge 365 and with the owners of Surge 365 as a representative. His additional success was he earned multiple millions more since he's been connected to the owners of Surge. And guess what? He acquired the company in matter of fact, we had a launch last month. Acquired the company the late of last year. Now, these are his toys. You know, he always say, he said, Vaughn, this is my why. I don't want you to focus on my stuff. I want you to focus on your things. But his vision is simple. It's to build a company that allows the average and ordinary person with an above desire the chance to achieve all of their dreams and goals. You guys, this is an opportunity not for Chris to just share his vision, but for you to align yourself and say, hey, you look, if he achieved his vision with this company, so can I. You know, I know a lot of people say, oh man, those are just toys. Yes, those toys that I want. Right now, we are Surge 365. We are a travel technology company. Now, who are we for? We're for those who dislike sales but want to earn without selling. We're for those who love to spend hours searching online for the best travel deals, right? If you desire exclusive access to wholesale travel prices, in other words, you don't want to pay full price for your travel, you're in the right place. If you want to build a community of travel enthusiasts, guess what? You're in the right place. Now, we're a proven company backed by an experienced leadership executive team, right? We've done over $1 billion in sales and counting. We're established and have a very solid foundation with a proven system. Okay, unique benefits tailored for success. So in other words, we're not just a startup company. Even though we're having a launch, we aren't a startup company, right? We just want to take our company to the next level, and the only thing missing is you. Now, Clint Tomer is our president. Delby Santiago, who you may hear on Wednesday during our compensation, is our international VP. Recently, right? We just bought a building. It was our home office campus, 7,500 square feet of office space located in Wood River, Illinois. How did we do it? Well, it's travel, you guys. I don't have to tell you. 10 trillion every year just in travel, the largest industry on the planet. And experts predict, now listen to this, that by the end of 2024, all right, is going to exceed $10 trillion. You guys, travel is huge. Now, there's two types of customers. There's a person who is leisurely travel, right? They take their family on stuff. And then there's the other person who travels for business or corporate travel. Now, how do people access travel? Well, they do it in two ways. The first is they use online booking engines like Expedia, Travelocity, right? 53% of people book their travel that way. Well, guess what? The other 47%, they still use travel advisors. And what I'm so happy about Surge is guess what? We can address both. So we're going to show you right now in these next few slides how you could capitalize on the 53% that buy travel online. Now, if you're a guest, you're going to get this for free from the person who invited you. It's our way of saying thank you very much for your time. Now, you don't pay a dime for it. It's yours absolutely free. Okay. Now, we're going to show you how you can give away travel discounts. Prices are so low, it's password protected, where your customers are going to save money 85 to 90% of the time. The owner, right, the person who shared this link with you, they're going to make 100%. So in other words, if I help you save $500 on your hotel booking, guess what I just made? I just made $500. And the only thing that's required from you is just your first and last name, email, and password. That's exactly what the link is going to look like. You can connect it with your Facebook account and just hit connect with Facebook. It'll autofill and you'll have a link, open your email, verify that it's you, and then you'll be able to log in and book your travel. Now, this is an example, okay? Somebody's going to go to Punta Cana, four-star hotel. The public price means the lowest internet price that they can find is 3704. Your link saved your customer $6.99. So where do you think your customer is going to book their travel from? The internet or the internet with the Vortex? See, they're going to go with the Vortex because it's going to save them $700 or $6.99. And guess what? You just made $6.99. That is a win-win situation. What about Cancun? The lowest internet price was $61.31. The Vortex, $45.57. Guess what? They saved $15.74. Guess what you made? You made $15.74. You guys, who said anything about recruiting? How many links can you send to your friends and family, the people you come in contact with, the person standing in line at the grocery store, and you just pull out a business card and ask them a question? You ever book travel online? They say yes. You say, hey, look, how would you like to save? Here's my card. Boom, go to this link, create your free account, and I'm going to help you save some money on something that you're already doing, at things you already want to buy, at places you already want to stay. You guys, what an awesome opportunity. The lowest internet price here in New York was $17.69. They pulled up the Vortex. They saved $3.76. We just sent you $3.76. You guys, this mailbox money. Oh, by the way, who did the work? They did. Who got paid? You did. Oh, I take that back. There was a little work on your part, and that work was simple. You connected with them at the grocery store, or you sent out a text message that took maybe about 2-3 minutes. 2-3 minutes yield you $15.74 in the savings in Cancun. Who here makes $1,574 in a 2-3 minute worth of work? So when you put your business hat on, did you see the options that it opened up to you? Imagine the Vortex potential if you can get 10 registered customers to book one trip per year. They save an average of $300. You just literally help folks save $3,000. Guess what? You earn 100% of that. Who said anything about recruiting? You guys, what an awesome opportunity. That's your commission, $3,000. So let me tell you what'll happen if you walk away empty-handed. You're walking away from the potential to earn $3,000 just by sharing a link with people. Who could use an extra $3,000 right now? Now, you could put your business on autopilot where you can earn cash rewards. You can earn money even when you're sleeping. Listen, if you have a cell phone, remember talked about making money on the internet? We have a mobile app and it's going to get updated more and more. There's going to get more and more videos. But right now, this is in the palm of your hand where you can track your new leads, your new members, your achievements, your new people. You can follow them. You can send videos about the business, you guys. We got everything you need to make it happen. Now, remember we talked about 53% that go online and book? Or there's still 47% that do what? That still use a travel advisor. We're going to show you now how you can capitalize on that. Okay. Remember, even though they were buying online at the Vortex, see, they couldn't get access to it without you. Okay. They just couldn't. 47% still use travel advisors. You can become one. Now, you don't have to put on a headset and act and book people's travel the way you think, because you'll still have an online travel agency too. So not only do you have the Vortex for your customers to maybe go to a link and pull up a site to compare prices, you'll have your own travel agency with Trav Manning. We have over 23 years of success in travel. We've done over 3 billion of sales. Now we ITAN, ARC, and CLIA certified. We specialize in wholesale travel, airline, and hotel consolidators. So anything that a travel agent can do, anything that Expedia can do, anything that Orbitz can do, guess what? You can do too. All right. So if you want to put your hat on and you want to get certified in travel, you can. You want to take those trainings, you can. We can even show you how to get a free Princess cruise. Did you get to literally take someone with you with the commitment to sell travel or to sell Princess Cruises. Free, bring somebody else, take a 21-day Mediterranean cruise. And all I got to do is commit to sell cruises. And that's my graduation present from taking their online training. Yeah, you could do that. All right, well, let's talk about Travemanity, right? As a Travemanity travel advisor, you get to earn up to 80% in travel commissions. Okay. Now, we have a experienced staff, vendor specific training. So if you want to learn about Carnival, you can get that. You want to learn about Princess, you can do that. You want to learn about IHG, right? International Hotel Group. You can be trained on that. You want to become a Jamaican board special, a travel tourist specialist. You could do that. You want to become a Disney specialist. You can do that. It's up to you. Now, you do have to complete first class training in order to take it to the next level, where you can get direct access to vendors and suppliers, where you can access to booking engines from different suppliers. You get group bookings and participation in industry available ID cards, programs, IOT and CLIA, right? Those are just the governing boards of the travel industry, where you can take our where you can put together Travemanity training trips, right? This is literally awesome. So let me ask you a question. Remember, the Vortex was a discount price. Okay. But let's just say if all things are equal, same price, same cruise, resort, airline, or hotel, who will your friends and family buy the travel from? See, we know they'll buy from the Vortex because it's cheaper. But the reality is sometimes people just say, hey, you just want to put a group together and go somewhere. And you want to travel together. Guess what? We have an answer. See, we know people are going to buy from the people that they know if all things are being equal. Matter of fact, if I was $2 more, Brenda, and you are my auntie, where do you buy your travel from? You're still going to buy from me because there's a relationship there. And guess what? Let's take a look at some examples. Here's a family vacation where if 10 of your friends and family decide to go and book their yearly vacation with you rather than one of those highly advertised sites and spent 2,800, guess what? You're going to earn 900 to 2,700 bucks. If 6 of your friends just book a cruise once per year, 7 days, 2 passengers, guess what? You're going to earn 1,100 to 1,800. Okay, we got resorts, we got cruises. There's an opportunity to get training wherever you turn. As a matter of fact, you can get so lost in training and you'll be learning stuff. Say, oh my gosh, I got to get more and more, right? Disney specials like 50% off at Disney, hotels and all those other things, right? Or Disney parks. Now, Travemanity. Here's an example. There's also some discounts that's built in just by you being involved as a travel professional or a travel advisor, because they know if they treat you right, guess what you're going to do? You're going to make those referrals. So there's an opportunity for you to stay in Cancun for $35 per night, right? Reno or Las Vegas, 2 nights free in some places to only $22 per night. And St. Lucia, up to 55% off for travel professionals. Now you become a travel business owner, okay, where you can make the travel industry your new source of income. Now, I don't want you to think you have to stop doing what you're doing now. No, for many of us, this starts off part-time until we make enough money that we can begin to replace our income. Now, I do have a question for you. How would you like if your monthly income became your annual income? See, we can show you how you can get paid on what people are doing anyway. You can book group cruises, group cabins, group travel, church groups, family reunions, wedding destinations, honeymoon, sports trips, and much more. Now, everyone's a group waiting to happen where you can make money and you can earn that tour conductor credit, right? If you put together a group cruise, here's an example of one where one of our travel advisors volunteered to help plan a cruise for their swing dance club, right? She went for free and earned over 15 grand. You guys, this is a legitimate real business. Or you become a destination planner and plan a trip for your church, which was a Holy Land trip where the pastor and the wife go free and the advisor go for free and earn over 21 grand. And I know most of us either grew up in a church or a mosque or we attend a synagogue. So that's what we mean when we say there's a group waiting to happen, because in the communities where you're connected, guess what you can do? You can plan a trip. Even AAU coaches, right? It's a group waiting to happen. All-inclusive planner, right? Here's one where the child of one of our advisors, a class wanted a graduation trip. He volunteered his mom to plan it because he knew about her side hustle. They went for free, and she earned over 7 grand. You guys, it just makes sense. So given the choice between a faceless corporation and you, the people are going to choose you every time. So with your relationship and our technology, it is a win-win situation. It equals business for us, Surge365, and it puts commission in your pocket. It's cost effective for Surge365 because we don't have to spend money on radio programs or print ads or commercials because we're going to pay you to be our advertising people. All right. It is our unfair advantage. Now, there's added benefits. And one is travel, right? We talked about the Vortex. We talked about your travel agency. Okay, you get both of those. The other thing you're going to do is you're going to get a members only pricing, right? So you don't have to pay retail prices when you can pay wholesale. So let me show you how this works. IDA is one of the most powerful booking engines that's dedicated to finding wholesale travel prices, where you can save up to 70% on your hotels and resorts, 30% on your cruises, and we're going to guarantee the best price, or we're going to pay you 150% of the difference in reward credits. All right, so here we go right here. Las Vegas, 7 nights. Do you guys see that? 7 nights, 4 adults, 1426. That's the lowest internet price. The price you and I would pay, $557, $870 in savings. You guys, how can you pass that up? One trip, you just saved over $800. South Africa, you guys, 6 adults, 7 nights, $51.28 is the retail price. That could have even been your travel agent price. You see what your savings is? $4,300 in savings. The price that you pay, $779. Bali, that's on my bucket list. You ever go online and you see people on the swing, right? And you maybe with the dress on, and they capture it, and the dress is blowing in the wind because of the swing. Yeah, that's Bali. 2 adults, $58.34. Do you see the price that you paid $25.65, a savings of $3,200? You guys, which one makes sense? Pay retail or the membership pricing, wholesale? See the world with us. I don't know about you, but we asked, where did you want to go? I want you to pick another spot right there on the map. The great thing about it is this. You're not limited to just one location where we say, oh, you can only go places in Jamaica. Ladies and gentlemen, this is worldwide. So everything you saw up until this point had nothing to do with recruiting. It had everything to do with you being a travel technology package owner, and you're enjoying the Vortex that you send to your customers. You're enjoying your travel agency. You having access to wholesale travel prices. Now, if you want to make money and not, outside the travel, and you want to build a team, we're going to show you how you can navigate on your own terms and build true wealth with Surge365. We have a proven compensation plan. Now, we aren't going to go through everything, but we're going to go through a few things, and then we're going to get ready to wrap this up. But we have a proven track record where over 50 people have earned $1 million or more, including myself, since I've been connected to the owners of this company. We've paid more than 500 bonuses, ranging from $10,000 to $250,000. 6 people have earned $1 million bonus. Now, let me tell you, my goal, my dream is to get $1 million check, or not just to earn millions, but I want $1 million check. That's my dream. Hundreds of 6-figure ring wears. And you guys, imagine being in a position where not just you are making 6 figures, but you coached over 30 people, right, to make 6 figures too. I've been there. I know what that feeling is like. It's good when you get somebody in your team who get a 6-figure ring because of the work that they've put in. Now, can I guarantee it? Listen, I'm going to be honest. If I look at those 30 people that's been connected with me and they all had a ring, you know how many more people didn't have a ring? See, those are just the facts. The numbers are always going to be the numbers. Well, there's hundreds of people who've got $10,000 bonus. As a matter of fact, we got one on here now, Brenda Harding, who's earned several of those $10,000 bonuses. Now we pay over 50,000 $1,000 bonuses. Now, I'm just going to ask you this question. How many of you could use an extra $1,000 right now? We can show you how to get it done. Now we have unlimited $50 to $140 whenever you make a sale. There's unlimited $1,000 to $10,000 bonuses that you can achieve. There's residual income. There's our 200-day challenge where you can earn $100,000. Now, is that going to be easy? No, trust me. Out of all the people that I've had, now we've had I've had some 50K earners, right? To in their first 100 days, they made $50,000. Yeah. And yeah, they bust their butt though. We didn't have it in the plan that if they did it again their next 100 days, they would make an additional $50,000. So we didn't have that, but I'm looking for it, right? So that person could be, you could be one of the first, or you can qualify for our $100,000 ring, okay, in your first 200 days. We have the best director program ever. All right, so let's talk about our director program. Then we're going to be done, and I'm going to take maybe a couple questions. All right, our director program, where you have your red jacket that talks about you being an ambassador, right? Now we have the Wealth Builder ring. Now, the blue and the sapphire are two rings that I own, right? I do wear them, but let me tell you what I did. I said I'm going to put them up. I'm going to put my rings up, and I know that they're great recruiting tools, right? But I'm going to put my ring up until I get the green one. $500,000 in a year is when I'm going to get my other rings out. Because sometimes you walk around with the ring and you become complacent. Yeah, I make six figures. Nah, I guarantee you, I'm not taking my foot off the gas this time. My goal is to make 1 million in 12 months, like my mentors have done. So I know that's big money for some. So let's talk about now level two director, right? I remember getting my car, and then they say we're coming out with the Wrangler. Let's trade in the other ones. And I'm thinking to myself, you know what? I'm going to give my son the truck that I have, and in 6 months, this is my goal, just to get that Wrangler, and then give my son my truck for his senior year, right? So in other words, I'm trying to, set a goal and hit it. I'm trying to provide myself that incentive. Then there's level three, where your choice of a Jaguar, BMW, or a Mercedes. There's level four, Rolex watch, or a luxury yacht vacation for you and your friends. And there's level five. There's your choice of you choose which Bentley you want, it, the Continental or the GT, but there's also the Ferrari or the Hurricane. It's on you. Level six is our $1 million bonus. Level seven is our luxury home or recreation RV or a yacht. You choose, right? For me, I'm choosing the RV. I mean, I am, because you know what? I don't have to, and again, you say I don't have to pay tax. You making that type of money. You don't mind paying taxes. But the reality of it is most wealthy people don't want to pay taxes. Trust me, I'm telling you, you don't, right? And there's the level eight director where you are earning over 3 million per year. And let me be honest, plus, by the time you get to level eight, it's way more than 3 million. I know I've seen this comp plan in action where your monthly bonus is $100,000 monthly bonus, guaranteed 10 years certain. You guys, you are not going to find a company like this. If you look at our Surge Ambassador program, that literally says after 10 years, with 3 of those years as a qualified director, you can achieve the prestigious title of an ambassador, where you share in every time someone buys a travel technology package. Guess what? That's earnings in your pocket as an ambassador. So, entrepreneurship opportunity. Make the best decision that fit you. What does it cost to get involved? Well, our travel technology package is simple. One time, $500, $100 a month. Okay, that's going to provide you with 3 streams of income. And then there's our SBA, right, where you literally get to build a team of people. 1995 one time, and then you're always going to be paying 1995. All right, once you associated with the SBA position, there's no way to get that. However, most people buy both. All right. And if you're a guest, I would recommend you buy both. And I know how it is. You know, if I don't have the income. It's interesting because when you start doing this, most people in business say, well, yeah, how much money can I really make if I start a business for 500 bucks? And they don't think you can make millions because of the entry level. And then there's other people that say, oh man, it's just too much. See, the reality of it is this, if you're in a position where you can't afford it right now, I want this to be the last day you can't afford this. And we begin to change the situation. All right. I tell people that's our most popular package. People buy both. It's going to maximize both opportunities, provide you the leverage, the benefits, and the perks of two companies and four income streams all for one price. At the end of 12 months, you're going to get a 1 year anniversary reward trip up to 7 nights accommodation at worldwide resorts on a 12-month anniversary. That's valued over $1,000. You can become a travel business owner today. Listen, you're not in business by yourself. Okay. There's a team of people that's going to provide the training, the support, like myself, doing these calls, customer service, weekly leadership calls, weekly corporate calls, proven system, and virtual travel training. There's three types of people. Those that are interested in saving money on travel, interested in making money and have questions, and those that are ready to start. And I tell people all the time, opportunities don't go away. They just go to somebody else. You can turn your back on this opportunity, but I can almost guarantee you that the next time you book travel online, guess what you're going to say? I wonder how much I would have saved if I was involved in Surge. Or the next time you meet somebody, say, hey, look, I'm getting ready to book a trip. You know what? You're going to be going back saying, dang, missed opportunity. So when opportunities knock on your door, the question is, are you going to answer? Listen, I want to say thank you so very much for your time. It has been an awesome opportunity to share with you. Any questions or concerns? All right. Well, listen, you guys, I want to say thank you very much. Feel free to follow us, right? If you got any questions, get back to the person who invited you and let them know that you're ready to surge today. Bye-bye.